What's up, everybody? Fireman Scott here. I am out with my family, walking around on Sunday, about to go home and watch the NFL Red Zones because the Cowboys and the Texans are both playing at the same time. I played 5 sessions of 1-3 PLO this week and had some pretty good results despite one day where I lost $3,000. Big mistake, but we moved on, we learned from it. And here are the results from my last session at Prime yesterday. What's up, everybody? Fireman Scott here. Prime is back open, as you all know. The action is sick. The staff is incredible. I've been doing a 1-3 PLO vlog series there. I'm going to narrate it for you today. This is my last session of the week. Let's see how it all went down. Okay, the very first hand when I sat down, I have King Jack 7-7 double suited, and somebody's made it 15, and nobody's raising in these games, what I've noticed so far, so I called it. I flop a diamond draw and backdoor straight blockers. That's a big part of my game, as you might have already noticed if you've been watching my vlogs. The original raiser bets the flop, I make the call. It comes a 4 of clubs, which is actually a bad card for me, but he gets scared and checks it, and I take advantage of my position and I pot it and take it down. The next hand I raise it up with King Jack 10 5, I believe, 1 suit diamonds. I flop a diamond draw and a gutter. I've won every single hand at this point, which I'm about 6 hands in. I've won them all, so I just checked this one. I don't want to get raised out of this pot. I've got a little too much equity. I just want to see what happens. I check it. The guy behind me bets $18, 1 call in between, and I make the call. And it comes a diamond right away. I don't really know where I'm at, and I'm right in between. I'm just going to check call here. It comes another diamond. At this point, I'm pretty sure I have the nuts. I know there's a chance somebody could have an ace-high flush behind it, but I think there's a better chance that somebody has a smaller flush and will pay me off. So I go ahead and bet $60, and just like I planned, the guy behind me calls me with a smaller flush. The other guy folds out. Okay, in this next hand here, I have King, Queen, Queen 5. It's an ugly hand, but I've literally won every single hand. So I tell the table I'm just going to keep raising. I do. And because I'm a better player than I am a vlogger, I don't even see the rest of this hand. And I get 3-bet here to 90. I make the call. I flop a set, and I felt this guy. And I didn't get any of it on camera. Sorry about that. We move on to the next hand. I have Ace, Queen, 7, 8. The Queen is suited to spades, and the Ace of clubs is dry. I play this hand very poorly, so I decided I would show you all. Just because I claim on being the GOAT doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes. I make a ton of mistakes every day. I just work hard and learn from them. I raise here with Ace, Queen, 7, 8. Like I said, my Queen is suited to spades, and my Ace of clubs is dry. I actually flop a beautiful flop for my hand. Top 2 pair, a backdoor flush draw, and even more importantly, I have the Ace of clubs dry, and there's 2 clubs on board. I take a free card off, and it comes a 5 of spades. It pairs the wrong pair, but it does make me a flush draw, and for some reason I bet the pot. I have no idea why. I just I don't know, I just acted too quickly, I guess. In hindsight, I wish I would have just checked it. Taken the free river, which was nothing but an ace. It didn't improve my hand at all. If the guy called me on the turn, he has better than ace 8 beat, which is what I have. And to make matters worse, he makes a small bet on the river, and I pay it off. It was only $75. I don't know if I could have ever folded that hand anyway, so credit to my buddy there. Good value size.
65 is a good number.
Next hand I have King 9 7 6. Oh yeah, he had sevens full, by the way. The next hand I have King 9 7 6 suited with diamonds. I raise it, we get some money in there, and I flop super flop.
I just go once. I flopped super flop.
Diamond draw with the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And he got it.
Ah, sevens again. Twice I lost to sevens. Nice hand, bro.
Straight out, you flop it straight up. What do you?
No, I flopped a wrap and diamonds.
This hand I decided not to tell you what my cards were. The flop was ace, king, queen, rainbow. I had raised pre-flop with several callers. We all checked the flop. Turn comes a 9 of spades. I bet the pot. I get one caller. The river comes a queen pairing the board. I bet the pot, and he goes into the tank. He ends up folding this hand. Now, in the comments, let me know what you think he had and what you think I had. Did he make a good fold? Did I make a good play? What do you think's going on here? I'm sorry the hand is so fuzzy. Like I said, I'm a better poker player than I am a vlogger, but I'm doing the best I can, and the content will get better, guys. Next hand, King King 9 9 double suited. This hand feels like it's made for me. Cowboys and 9s double suited. Oh my god. I would have bet all the tea in China on this hand. I raised it up, of course. I'm raising almost every hand at this point.
What is it?
I flop the nut flush draw and some backdoor blockers again. Backdoor Broadway blockers with my kings. I make a call, pot size call
just
on
once,
the flop. And, well, there's that hand too. This hand, I have ace, ace, 5, 8. The guy had made a small raise to 10. I make it 50. It comes king, 9, queen. I had 2 callers, by the way, so there's 3 of us in here. We all checked around the flop. 6 of spades on the turn. One guy leads out and bets, and I throw the hand away. Just not a good flop for aces. I don't know what to tell you. Next hand I have 3, 4, 6, 7, 1 suit. A lot different than my last vlog where the gap was in a different place, right? The gap was at the top. This time the gap is right in the middle. A lot better hand. I play this one very unconventional too. I raised it up, and I flop bottom 2 pair, a diamond draw, and a gutter. This is a multi-way pot, and everyone checks around at me, and I only have a couple of people behind me. I go ahead and bet the pot. This one guy who I thought was a pretty good player, he ran bad at this table. I say ran bad. I think he ran bad at this table. But this hand, he makes the call here, and I think he might have been slow playing a set or top 2 pair. But more likely the case, he has something like 8, 9, 10 jack. Some sort of wrap without diamonds. Because on the turn it comes a blank and I make a pot size bet, and he thinks about it for a long time. He really wants to throw his hand away, but he feels like it's too big, and I know at this point he's thinking, geez, can this freaking guy have it every time? But at this point he doesn't have much. He just has a wrap, maybe a pair in a wrap, minus diamonds. He's thinking about throwing it away. He should, but he makes a call. Leaving himself a couple of $100. There's almost no river I'm folding to here. It comes a diamond. I move all in and he folds. Next hand, I have King, King, Jack, 3. This is my biggest hand of the day. This is one of those where I never even raised, actually. I was raising every hand, but I didn't raise this one. Somebody else did. I got caught in the middle. We get a bunch of money in. Everybody's all in. I flop a set. Top set. I turn a flush draw. I make a jack high flush on the river, and it is good. I scoop the biggest pot of the day at my table. Not much play to it. Just a lucky son of a bitch. Flexing on. I kind of like narrating it like this. Drinking wine and narrating, not taking it too serious. Thank you, lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
This was actually a really fun table to play at.
Seven players. You're a vlogger. Go to YouTube, Fireman Scott.
I want to do all in, but this situation like this is.
That's 7.
Nice.
Yeah, just go to YouTube, look up Fireman Scott.
Okay,
I'm
well.
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat also. It's good to see you, baby.
Wonderful to see you. Hey.
We have unfinished business in case you've forgotten.
Oh, but no, me. In
You
fact,
busted me last time.
In fact, I welcome it. Right, it's 15. I hope so.
Thank you, dear. Oh, here, will you take this one?
No, you missed it.
Oh no. Can I get one of them right? Aces or double suit?
Neither one of them.
I should have folded it.
Race 15.
Easier, boo.
You think you're gonna take my button like that?
Defense.
What's your name? Payne. What's that? P-A-I-N.
Some days. Probably not today though.
So there's a 9 on that board. You better be careful. Pot it.
Is there a barbecue here?
60. I picked it up on the way in.
I should have told you. My favorite hand is pocket 9s.
You got pocket knife?
Yeah, I'm not lying. No, I'm good. Because last time I came here, they say you can't bring one outside, right? That's my guess. But then somebody did mention that it's more of a liquor bottle.
Check. Can't bet quads.
That's your call.
I fold. I was bluffing. Ace 9. That's a good hand.
What's up?
What's your name, dude?
Hey.
Hey. Nice hand, bro.
Lucky hand, lucky hand.
Nice hand. What's your name? What's your name, Abu?
Jack off.
I fold. Panda! What's up, dude? Medi, smile.
This is the red one. This is
9-9 Jack Queen. This is my last hand of the day. You know I'm playing this one. Abu's at the table. We've been playing together for many years. I like him. He creates a lot of action. He raises a lot of pots. There's a few raises in this one. I get involved, obviously. Abu looks at me and says, let's fucking get it all in. I said, you're right. Let's do it. Anyways, so I made a mistake on Thursday, I believe. Thursday or Friday. I went in there and I lost $3,000 in that 1-3 game, and I was already up $3K for the week. It was such a huge mistake.
I don't feel like...
So, coming into this day here, I was only up $700 for the week, playing 1-3 PLO. But luckily, I pulled out a good win here of $2,100, I guess. And $2,100 plus the $700 I was up coming in makes a $2,800 week playing 1-3 PLO. Even though I flop top set here, I lose. That's okay. Still won $2,100. $2,800 for the week. Doing goat things, baby.
2506. Nice. In for 400. Nice.